Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with some more Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express, and today we find ourselves outside the train. Of course, we're going to want to look around here, because there are some things.
A moment to savor, to see the famous locomotive after so many years.
Decent. There's probably going to be like a mustache hidden somewhere in here. Oh, there's a key. Who's blowing that whistle? Oh, looks like not over here. Let's try to run as quickly as possible here. I'm a speed demon. Oh, there's something there. Maybe we can look at this map that they got going on. Huh. There might be something we have to do, you know, outside here before we actually get on.
Princess Dragomirov's pet Minover, an unusual traveling companion.
Yeah, it eats small rodents and everything.
Ah, the restaurant car, the most important car on any self-respecting train.
That's right, you want to get some good food while you're traveling. Alright, but it looks like we're done here, so let's talk to the train people. The employees working the train and see what they got to say.
Good evening, monsieur. Your compartment is number 202. However, I am afraid that all the others are already full.
Full? But how can that be?
It is incredible, monsieur. All the world elects to travel tonight.
All the same, you must find room for this gentleman here.
I can exercise my powers of observation while they try to find me a bed.
He is a friend of mine.
Okay.
You have number 201.
It is taken, monsieur.
What? Number 201?
Yes, monsieur. We are full. Full everywhere. The 140th anniversary, perhaps.
Michel, listen to me very carefully. You will leave us now.
I will?
Most assuredly. And when you return, a bed for my friend will have appeared.
But, monsieur Bou,
You will find a bed.
but there are none.
You do not, but book.
Book, do not mess around. Alright, here we go.
Why did you order so much lobster, Hotaru?
My dear Freya, I need it for my specialty on the second night. And if the lobster a la mori isn't fresh, the passengers will know.
We don't have enough space for my desserts. Tonight, molten chocolate cake. Tomorrow, my specialty.
That is not my concern. They will not have room for them anyway.
Serve your lobster tonight.
Chicken a la mori must be the first night dish for the travelers. It is easier to digest.
Ugh, you really are the egomaniac everyone says you are.
I have every reason to be. I am the engine. You are just the caboose.
Damn. What else do we got around here? I think these are the two individuals we saw earlier in the elevator.
Darling, we have to get aboard.
I know.
I have heard of the phobia, fear of flying, but fear of trains?
Now you're making fun of me.
Never, my love. We'll board shortly, once our compartment is ready.
Afraid of trains. Strange. Oh wow, this girl's just like chilling over there.
Notice the young woman from the hotel. She again wishes to watch the old man with his little friend, but not to be seen herself.
Yeah, there's something going on there. Maybe a past flame or something worse.
Is everything aboard the train, Hector?
In your compartment, Mr. Ratchet. I'm having them disinfect the room again as you instructed. I also got a call from the Indians. The sale is going through as you expected.
There was never any doubt. No other phone calls, Hector? From Geneva or Venice?
No, sir. Who were you expecting?
Never you mind. Check our tickets. We're not going in until everything is confirmed.
The young man seems quite agreeable, but the other... The older man is something quite different.
An uncaged animal. Oh, over there.
Mary.
Not now. Not now. When it's all over, when it's behind us, then.
Poirot, I am mortified. The 140th anniversary, perhaps, but such a plague of passengers.
Alrighty. See what we got here in our mind map. I should draw conclusions from everything I have just observed on the station platform. The young man is the secretary.
Fantastic.
Without a doubt. She's afraid of taking the train, apparently.
Right.
Which is weird, but, you know, it happens. How is this woman feeling? She wasn't happy. She wasn't really surprised. More than likely worried. Because they can't be together until it's past.
Brilliant.
Two chefs. What are their bone of contention? The storage.
Nice.
I do like this. You have to remember what's going on. And I think the woman was watching the older guy.
Yes. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
That's right. We're super smart. We shouldn't have to explore. I don't think we... Hopefully the mustache won't, like, respawn or something. I haven't really seen one. Let's kind of run all the way down here. Let's see. Let's check these seats here. Oh, there is something.
My friend Book did not lie. His train is a beautiful machine.
That's what I'm talking about. I love making sure we get all the little things that we need to find. But after that, I think we are good. Let's see if they found a room for us or not. We'll have to sleep with the luggage.
Poirot, we have a solution. A gentleman has not yet come.
An Englishman, a Monsieur Harris.
A name of good omen.
It is already time to leave. What do I care for Mr. Harris?
As Monsieur pleases. I had your things sent straight to your compartment. Unfortunately, you will be with another traveler.
No.
Only for the first night. It cannot be helped.
I will survive, mon ami.
Monsieur Book, we can't find enough space in the kitchen refrigerator to store all of my ingredients.
How is it possible?
His recipes are extravagant. We need to leave something on the platform.
If my lobsters don't go, I don't go.
And have the passengers of the Orient Express go hungry? Never.
Must I intervene? The problem is unworthy of Poirot. But I do not intend to starve on the most luxurious train in the world.
And I'm guessing this is where this little puzzle...
Thank you for coming to help us.
It is impossible to fit everything into the Gary's refrigerator. Obviously, my entrees are more important than dessert.
If Mr. Mori delays his lobsters for a day or two, we can restock at another station.
Delay? You ask me to delay? Freya?
Calm yourself, my friend. I'm sure we can find a solution. Is that a diagram of the refrigerator? May I see it?
Yes, he refuses to look at it.
Ooh. We know she's a chef. I don't think she's 19, but, 27. We don't know her nationality, but let's try American.
That was easy.
It's getting a little bit tougher. Alright, so we gotta connect the dots here. Do we have a 3-piece? Not really. Oh, that's how you get rid of them. Okay. Well, those actually work together. Wrong button. Let's do that. I mean, losing one spot probably won't hurt. No, but that piece has to go like right there. Oh, nice. I wish we could rotate them. See, I think you need to go down more. We could get a hint if we need a hint. Damn, there's one totally missing. So we could reveal a hint. Okay, so the hints kind of help you out. Let's see if we can try to get it with like one hint. So we know for a fact this goes right here. Now our goal is to try to figure out, ooh, not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. So it's you there. I mean, okay. How easy does it make? Oh my goodness, it makes it super easy. Okay. So it'll technically tell you the whole thing if you need help. Damn, look at that though. We'd be here for so long trying to figure this out. Okay, so we got the first one. Let's make it easy. So that yellow one's in the corner. That weird pea color one is in the other corner. Blue's in between. I'm pretty sure it's this one there. Now I'm just going off my own interpretation. And we got it. Thanks to a couple of hints.
Et voilà.
You saved tomorrow night's dinner, Mr. Poirot. I will reserve the finest lobster just for you.
I look forward to it, monsieur. And to the dessert, mademoiselle.
Hopefully. That will be the last mystery you face on our journey, my dear Poirot. Your compartment for tonight, Omi, is at the back of the second-class carriage, number 102. Tomorrow, you move to a private compartment.
Alrighty, so now we can finally get in the train and find our compartment. Probably gonna want to look around for the mustaches though.
Welcome, Monsieur Poirot. I apologize for the delay.
Thank you, Monsieur Michel. I am delighted you could accommodate me.
So I'm guessing we need to go that way. Yep, all the other doors are locked.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102. These first-class rooms are very spacious and luxurious.
They're real fancy. We don't have these in America, at least, you know, I've never been on one.
Pardon me?
Oh, my apologies.
I'll say, you better let me through, man.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102.
It's kind of weird, though, that there's like a rose on it or something, a flower. Well, here's this lady's room. Where's her parrot thing or her bird? It's not a...
This lady has a style of her own, eccentric but chic.
.103, and then there's ours, the butterfly. Let's move forward just a little bit. Maybe there's something here. Yep, mustache, what I expected.
Come to Poirot, my... I can't believe it's a locomotive from the 1930s that is pulling us.
Who would have thought? Alright, so 101, let's go to 102. Oh, we're with him.
Excuse me, I think you made a mistake.
You are Mr. Harris?
No, my name is McQueen.
There is no other berth on the train, monsieur. All is arranged. Yours is the upper berth. We start in 1 minute.
The train's remarkably full.
En voiture!
Listen, sir, if you'd rather have the lower berth, easier and all that, well, that's all right by me.
No, you are too amiable. It is for one night only, at Belgrade.
Oh, I see. You're getting out of Belgrade.
Not exactly.
And there we go, I guess, to the next chapter. A night has passed since the train's departure from Istanbul. It's the evening of the second day of the journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served. You may join the rest of the passengers in the dining car.
Alrighty, meet Bach in the restaurant car. Let's keep an eye out for any golden mustaches that are blending into this like yellowish white upholstery.
Excuse me, monsieur. Pierre asked me to inform you that a passenger left us, so his room is yours. Monsieur Bouc instructed that your things be transferred to room 202 during dinner. You will be more comfortable in first class.
It is true what you say. Thank you,
Mr. Fauché, monsieur.
Alrighty. We get our first class room, finally. So a little storage room, a couple bottles. What are we rolling with here? So there's still 2 mustaches to be found. Oh, bathroom. Man, you hear that jazz music just playing. And finally into the restaurant where they're eating the lobster. You can see a really rough looking lobster claw, not a lot of detail, but at least you know what they're eating.
Yes, sir? Yes, sir?
And then she blocks us from going any further. Okay.
Please, my friend, join me. I have taken the liberty of ordering you your lobster.
Thank you. It appears our fellow passengers are all gathered here again tonight.
Ah. If I had but the pen of a Balzac, I would depict the scene.
Oh, it is an idea, that.
Ah, you agree. It has not been done, I think. And yet, it lends itself to romance, my friend. All around us are people of all classes, of all nationalities, of all ages. For 3 days, these people, these strangers to one another, are brought together. They sleep and eat under one roof. They cannot get away from each other. At the end of the journey, they part. They go their several ways, never perhaps to see each other again.
Certainly it interests us, inviting us to watch and wonder about their lives.
Ah, I know you, my friend. Even now, your mind, it is at work. Let us test it. For example, what do you make of those two?
Alrighty, observe the passengers. I guess we'll start here.
Mamma mia, you can feel the power of engine. We climb into the mountains with ease. I know something about the power, and this baby has it in spades.
There's something special about a train, I'll give you that. I sell toys, and model trains are one of our biggest items. And not just for children, either.
You sell model cars too?
Sure, but give me a train any day.
Oh, my friend. What do you have against the cars? Now I work at Fortuna in Italy as a spokesperson. We are producing the next generation of electric cars, the Fortuna Firenze. Like the city, it is beautiful. We got the competitors looking over their shoulders so much, they're going to hit something.
Didn't mean to be insulting. It's just that there's something magical about a train.
Oh, Italian spokesperson. Ooh, 35 or 59.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
We got a little lucky there.
The loud gentleman is very confident, a master of his own fate. It is as much in the inflection as it is in the words. He believes in winning, also that he is the one who will win.
You are a magician.
Oh, it is not a parlor trick, my friend. It is simply observation.
Alrighty, now to the next one.
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American Embassy in Istanbul. I told her she'd never find a husband there. Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she told me I should take this high-class train. I can't wait to see Paris. It looks beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A. That's where I'm living now. And you, Miss Debenham, was it? Where do you hail from?
I was born in the UK.
Oh, that's in England, isn't it? What do you do for a living?
I teach English to children in other countries.
I see. Oh, I wish I spoke a foreign language. My daughter speaks several languages. Let me tell you about her work. It's very important.
So we know she's British. Apparently an English teacher. She does look young. But I don't know if she'd be 23 or 40. Ooh. If she's 40, she looks good for 40. Let's try it, but I don't think so. My goodness.
That's the right answer.
She looks good for 40. You gotta give her
There is
that.
much you can learn about someone just by observing them and listening. For example, that lady is reserved. She reveals little. She is self-contained. Some secret prompts her to allow her dinner companion to carry the conversation. I confess, in this case, what I witnessed in Istanbul suggests more, but I will respect her privacy.
You will always amaze me.
Oh, here's the dessert. Oh, it looks good too.
My friend, this is one of the best desserts I have ever eaten.
You have always had the sweet tooth.
But it is a masterpiece. I can't understand how the dessert can be so good. I would love to know what the recipe is.
Alrighty. So I guess first things first. Let's say there's really nothing we can do there. Let's look at the menu. Oh, it's a surprise. Okay. Some salmon stuff, limoncello, some crunchy vegetables, lobster, madeleines, roasted. Alright, so not a lot coming from the menu, unfortunately.
I couldn't tell what flavor the ice cream is.
Probably lemon.
It looks like lemon. Look at the zest.
Yes, I wasn't sure what that was. What is the red fruit?
Looks like raspberries.
It looks like a raspberry.
You have a good eye, Poirot.
Ooh, you know, it's a little tough trying to figure this stuff out.
The biscuit is the foundation of the dessert. All else is built upon it. What do you think?
I'm not getting a lot there. I'm gonna say crushed biscuit. I don't think it's chocolate mousse.
It looks like crushed biscuits, my friend.
Finely observed, indeed. Poirot, I am embarrassed to ask you a great favor.
My friend, I am on this train due to the great favor you have done me. How may I assist you?
This dessert is sublime. If only I had the recipe. Unfortunately, the pastry chef, Miss Nielsen, she will guard her secrets. But you, my friend, I am sure you could make her confess.
You wish me to persuade the pastry chef to give up her recipe?
You who are the expert at interrogation.
Book, it is a dessert.
It is the pinnacle of desserts. You, my friend, who, as you say, are on this train, I blush to remind you.
Fine, you win. Again, what wouldn't I do for you, my friend?
Oh, thank you, Poirot. Good luck.
It's really sad because if you know what happens about Book and how, you know, Hercule Poirot, he really doesn't have any friends. He was one of his friends because he didn't like use him.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Good evening, sir. How can I help you?
That was a magnificent dessert you served us tonight. I wanted to tell you personally how much both Monsieur Bouc and I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, sir.
In fact, it is so good. Monsieur Bouc insists on knowing how you made it.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. You must know a chef never gives away their recipes. But Well, you helped with the refrigerator, and without space in it for me, there would have been no dessert. Very well. To prepare tonight's dessert, first I melt sugar to make caramel. Then I spread this caramel to make tuiles. Between two tuiles, I add a small scoop of lemon ice cream, and I put the whole thing on a strawberry crown.
Poirot, you are suspicious even now. The pastry chef gave up her prized recipe a little too easily. I sense she wasn't entirely honest with me.
Nope. Right here. She didn't use strawberry.
Thank you for sharing your recipe with me, but I doubt those are strawberries you're using.
Oops. You have a good eye, Monsieur Poirot. Very well. What fruit do you think I used?
Raspberries.
You used raspberries, not strawberries. I'm not fooled.
You're right. Mr. Book, he couldn't tell the difference. Let's move on to the bottom part of the dessert.
My favorite part of the dessert.
First, I melted some butter. I crumbled pieces of chocolate into the butter. Then I placed the mix in a circular mold. Finally, I let the whole thing cool down to let it harden.
This one's hard. The only one you can maybe think is like, oh, this is wrong, is maybe the chocolate?
It's certainly not chocolate that you've crumbled.
I see you do have an excellent palate. Do you know what ingredients I used?
Ooh, crushed biscuit for sure, maybe?
A clever pastry chef might mix crushed biscuits with butter to create this delicious base.
That's it. You're getting closer to the entire recipe.
Closer? I've caught murderers with less difficulty than this.
I'll give you one last challenge. I'm sure you will be able to figure out the order I mix my ingredients in. If you can, you will have earned my recipe.
Mademoiselle, solving the murder of Roger Ackroyd was easier than this.
Alrighty, well, let's try to figure out this recipe. It's getting a little bit tough. Find the order of the ingredients of the custard. The vanilla is added just before the flour. The eggs are added first or last. So first off, let's put the eggs first for now. Hold on. Eggs at the bottom, definitely. Orange peel are right next to each other in the recipe. The orange peel comes later than the flour. We figured that out. Vanilla is added just before the flour. Well, that's probably milk. The vanilla is, I'm guessing it's going to be this, the flour? Oh, but you should never add sugar and milk consecutively. So that doesn't work. Nope. I accidentally pressed the wrong button here. We know for a fact that the egg and the orange peel are right next to each other. So maybe the sugar... Well, that's the flour.
This is wrong.
My goodness.
But I'm never far from the truth.
Okay, so... vanilla is added just before the flour. Eggs and orange peel are right next to each other in the recipe. eggs are added first or last. So if we put eggs first,
I do not think that's the right answer.
there we go.
That's the right answer.
Got a little lucky there. But we figured it out.
As promised, my recipe is yours. Give me 5 minutes to write it down for you.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
And got a little tough there at the end.
I can take advantage of this moment to resume my little observations of the passengers.
Well, let's start here.
Did you enjoy the meal?
I'm not used to meals like this.
You do not have good restaurants in Kenya?
Actually, we do. This isn't the 1930s.
I did not mean to offend.
You didn't like the meal?
The lobster, it was undercooked, and the potatoes were too dry.
I expect, being Princess Dragomirov's assistant, you must be used to eating well.
Cooking is an art. You do not need to wear the chef's hat to be an artist.
What is your favorite dish?
Curry roast. It is a specialty of mine.
So I'm assuming you're supposed to figure out what, that curry brost is or whatever. I really don't know. Let's go German.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
We have been lucky with these.
I made a lot of progress on the expenses last night, sir. I should be done by tomorrow morning.
You're supposed to be a fast worker, Hector.
Sorry, sir. Working here is not as comfortable as in our office in Boston.
You're lucky to ride in a train like this.
I think he is American. He's either a secretary or a lawyer. And definitely not 22.
Et voila.
Here you are, sir. My recipe. Please tell Mr. Book he should not expect my recipes for the other desserts.
Thank you very much, mademoiselle. I know he will sincerely appreciate the gesture, and I will make certain he gets the message.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, we can't really get past her to look for any more golden mustaches, but let's bring the recipe to Bach.
Poirot, you were gone such a long time.
It proved more challenging than I expected.
This is wonderful. Did it require the use of your little grey cells?
More the exercise of my little taste buds.
Thank you so much, my friend. Eat your dessert. You've earned it.
Good evening. My name is Ratchet. I think that I have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Hercule Poirot, is that so?
You have been correctly informed, monsieur.
Your exploits are well known on my side of the Atlantic. In my country, we come to the point quickly. Mr. Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. Are you interested in earning a lot of money?
My clientele, monsieur, is limited nowadays. I undertake very few cases.
Why, naturally. I understand that. But this, Mr. Poirot, means big money. Big money.
We know he's American. We know he's a businessman. He's probably 62. This one's kind of easy, or should be.
That was easy. What is it you wish me to do for you, monsieur Ratchet?
Mr. Poirot, I am a rich man. A very rich man. Men in that position have enemies. I have an enemy.
Monsieur, In my experience, when a man is in a position to have, as you say, enemies, then it does not usually resolve itself into one enemy only.
Yes, I appreciate that point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter. What does matter is my safety. My life has been threatened, Mr. Poirot. Now, I'm a man who can take pretty good care of himself, but as I look at it, a little insurance wouldn't hurt. And remember, big money.
I regret, monsieur, that I cannot oblige you.
What's wrong with my proposition?
If you will forgive me for being personal, I do not like your face, Mr. Ratchet. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to finish my coffee peacefully.
Brutal. Alright, so now time to go to sleep in the new cabin. Oh, actually, hold on. Can we go that way now? Yes, we can. Let's look for that mustache, because you know it's probably going to be over here. Oh, I would have thought there would have been one over here. Why would you want to open that? Who knows? Another bathroom and a mustache. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about.
Another golden mustache to treasure.
Now we're just missing one. I don't know if we'll find it. We've been kind of unlucky with that. You know, we get what, 75% of them? Or I guess technically if there's only 3, what, 66%? Rounded up to 67. Let's do math, I guess. It's terrible to do math, but let's do it. We've already checked here, but just to be careful.
A nightcap, Monsieur Poirot?
A cup of coffee, Monsieur Fauché. Then I will retire to my new compartment.
I am sure you will find it to be most comfortable.
We have stopped?
Yes, sir. Belgrade Station. If you'd like to go out and get some fresh air, now is the time. The train leaves at 9:15.
No, I see that it is snowing. I will not seek out the fresh air.
Probably a wise decision. May I suggest a chocolate to accompany your coffee? It is produced by my father, the best chocolatier in Switzerland.
I would never refuse a chocolate with such high recommendation.
I know you will enjoy it, and please let me know if there is anything else you require.
Okay, so who's big on chocolate? Probably the Swiss. He's a bartender. Ooh, how old? Well, let's try 28.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. Everything was perfect. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Is there anything you require, monsieur?
No, merci.
Alrighty. Trying to get, through to the room so we can start the next chapter with the next episode. But it seems like it's going to take a little while.
Why, I thought you'd left us. You said you were getting off at Belgrade.
You misunderstood me.
But, man, your baggage, it's gone.
It has been moved into another compartment, that is all.
Oh, I see.
And they're very suspicious, wondering if he's leaving or not. We're gonna check all these rooms just for that last mustache. Oh, this guy's just chilling here writing a letter.
I wish you a good night, Monsieur Poirot.
Good night.
I hope you'll sleep well and that your head will be better in the morning.
It is just the cold. I'm now making myself a cup of tea.
I hope it'll warm you up.
I hope so. Good night.
Well, good night, my dear. What a brave girl. On the other hand, that man there in the next cabin, Monsieur Ratchet, he scares the hell out of me. There's something wrong about that man. My daughter always says I'm very intuitive. When Mama gets a hunch, she's dead right. That's what my daughter says. And I've got a hunch about that man. He's next door to me, and I don't like it. I put my bags against the communicating door last night. I thought I heard him trying the handle. Well, whoever you are, I'm going right to bed to read. Good night.
Good night, madam. Whoever I am?
That is weird. She just starts telling him like she knows him.
Monsieur Ratchet seems very upset.
So we're not on 202, we're in like 201, right? But I guess we are 202. We're definitely not gonna go to sleep just yet. But it looks like there's really nothing else for us to do. Of course, unfortunately, we missed one mustache once again.
Ah, finally a real bed fit for a king. Or a very tired detective.
Oh, look at that nightgown. Alrighty, so we're going to stop here today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the links below. And next time well, let's turn off the phone. Maybe? I guess it's not. So we'll see what's going on next time.